Hello everyone, I'm RageBit, and today we're playing Eco. We're on to episode 8 of season 3 live Eco gameplay on Eco Station of their 11th season. Today we're going to be setting up a little bit of a workshop just here. I've made the decision that this is the best spot for our workshop. If you think about where our home base is, as you would have seen in previous episodes, it's all the way over there, and we did talk about setting a shop up here. But I think it's going to look pretty mint if we have a showroom down the bottom here with some glass windows where we can put some cars in to sell. That's going to look real good in my opinion. So we can set that up. We can have our workshop up here a little bit and we can go from there. We've also got a new neighbour who's decided that it was a great idea to tunnel right on in and take this sweet little spot of land just here. So they haven't kept too far away from our claim, but you know what? It is what it is, and we're going to roll with that for now. So, without further ado, we are going to figure out the best way to get this sorted. First thing we're probably going to do is claim it. So in order to do that, we're going to need to get some more land papers. So I'm hoping that the mechanic skill is up and running, because if it is, that's instant land papers that we can get. We're going to take that skill anyway. That was all part of the plan. So we're going to check if it's available. That's the first job. It looks like they're still working on it, which is a little bit annoying. So we're going to have to take a different skill. And I think that the best one to take while we wait is probably mining into smelting. So I don't know if we have the smelting skill yet. And there is no mining skill scroll because that's one that you just start with. So here's smelting skill scroll. We can buy it at the research dungeon for 50, which seems like a tremendous amount of money. Or we can just head back over to the research dungeon, or the research area, which is back this way at the capital, I think. If we check out our map and we head back towards the capital where we first started, all the way back here, we do have the research center which does sell scrolls, and they're all about 50 gallons. Looking at that, joy. Oh, you can buy some cheap ones here for a bit less. So I think what we'll do is we'll just buy the cheap ones, learn the skills. I am leaning towards, at the rate that this mechanic skill is coming about, taking a different one. But for now, I think we will persist and maybe see if we can help with that. So have a look at what the skill actually requires to do better. So let's make our way over to the capital area and the research center. Have a bit of a look. Buy some scrolls that we don't already know just to get some more land claim papers that we can use to extend our claim down a little bit. Now that people are starting to claim land around us, it's probably a bit more important to really stake where we want our area to be. Haven't really done that in the past because there's always been options, but we've certainly figured out where we're going to build the workshop. So today's job, claim some more area, get some bricks, some glass, and make a pretty sweet kind of workshop area. And that stuff just looks so good. But, you know, so much money. And they're obviously making money by the other skills they took. So I think that was our mistake at the beginning. We didn't really invest in another skill because we thought that mechanics would come a lot quicker than it did. Now, I think I'm obviously pushing on with that mistake. And our better option is probably to take mining and smelting. That seems to make more sense to me. Particularly at the rate that mechanics is kind of rolling along, it's going to be good if we have some money. And at the moment we do not have any money at all. Hopefully we have enough over here to buy some things. I think we have about 100 to tell you the truth, but you know, that's certainly not enough money to make a big difference. Hopefully we can buy some bricks as well today. We've got some clay that we can sell, and moving some dirt and things around the area where we want to build our new workshop will certainly help as well. But we'll just roll through here, pick up a few extra scrolls just so we have that kind of skill scroll thing going on. Just so we've got some more land claim papers, and then we'll go from there. So it surprised me nobody has really set up near this beginning area, which is, in my opinion, somewhat unusual. Normally people tend to base themselves around the Capitol building, but everybody just went, you know what, it's not for me, I don't want to be there, and off they went. So these guys, it looks like they need help for iron pipe crafting party. I can't help them out with that. I can't make iron pipes at the moment. I can, however, hopefully buy some of these cheaper skill scrolls like fertilizer, selling somewhere else for 5 gallons, paper milling, tailoring, basic engineering, which I might already know. You already know this one. Carpentry, farming, masonry. I already know that one too. Righto, so I'll buy the carpentry one because I don't know that one yet. I'm not interested in tailing, fertilizer, farming. They don't interest me at all, but you know what? I'm going to put them in anyway. The one that does is probably the smelting one. Painting's pretty cool. I haven't really looked into that yet. So it says here that I've got 100, and this is going to cost me 80, which is a pretty big investment today. Particularly, I'm not going to get kickbacks from this unless I take those 2 skills. But we did see that mechanics was coming along. People were researching it. But you know, it just takes so much stuff. We've got 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. All they need is 6,000 basic engineering labor. So I just need somebody to come and do the labor. Referenced by Iron's Craft Money. Right, so they want somebody to perform 6,000 basic engineering labor. So am I better off taking engineering and just doing it? I don't know. So for now I'm just going to make these choices. Hopefully they're not bad ones. We are going to learn a few more skills that we wouldn't have learnt before. And you can see that we've got some land claim papers because of that. Now, we're going to eat some of this food. We think this tastes okay. We need to get some carbs and some vitamins back into our system, which is what this bad boy is pretty good for. I haven't tried it before, and I think it tastes okay. So I'm going to eat that again. And we're back in the game. So off we go. We're going to head back home. We're going to claim some of that land. And we're going to make sure that things are going good. So if you're liking the content today, then please subscribe to my channel. That would help me out a lot. At the very least, give this video a thumbs up. That also helps too. Or say good day in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you would do. Would you use the 2 stars to take mining and smelting so that we're in a better position when mechanics eventually rolls by? But we're a long way off that next star. If we have time tonight, I think I'm definitely going to take mining and smelting, but we'll see how much time we have. We might try and wait out the mechanics thing a little bit longer. I think that tonight we'll have about 3 hours of game time. So it's going to be possibly the longest stream that I've ever done, pending dropouts and things like that. But stick around, we'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm not going to get to those final skills in time. You know, I'm not going to get to mechanics because of how slow it is for me to upgrade or to get skill stars. What's the other option? I guess the other option is you take engineering. You become an engineer. And at least then we can make roads to make money and things like that. There's plenty of engineers on the server though. So this one here was ours. We're going to unclaim it. And then we're going to claim back from about here. And just roll right on through. We'll see what that looks like when we roll back here. Because we need room for our lumber pile. Is one of my main concerns. Obviously that needs to join up there. Keeping that one distance apart, we could easily go there. And we could keep coming down. And I reckon that's the go. Although he seems to have come across one as well. Just trying to get that shop frontage, I assume, is his ultimate plan there. But I really need that spot, so I'm going to take it. He can go back from there, I don't mind. That's fine. He can have all that little spot there. Awesome. So we look at that on the map. It's pretty sweet. You know, we've touched hands there, but we've touched hands there as well. So I don't mind that. That's a pretty good spot. I'm pretty happy with that. Our campfire's not even in there and nobody's bothered to take it the whole time. Somebody could have picked it up, but, you know, it's a campfire, right? So I'm not too sure if anybody really wants one. But we will put it back onto our claim. Just to make sure nobody does take it, should anybody actually be that desperate. I think this is our claim here. Yep. And it might have just been on the edge, who knows. Alright, so lumber pile, right? Lumber pile is going to be at the heart of our workshop. So if our workshop's here, you know, lumber pile's up here, or on this one, it's kind of got to be in a situation where it's connected to the store, but you can kind of see how big these things are, the lumber stockpiles, they're huge. Right, so we absolutely bought one for a reason. So what we're going to do, and I think that's enough to kind of make a shop. So I'm going to take the dirt off the top layer here and just kind of level it out. And then the clay, we're actually going to take off, level it out, and then sell it. So first plan, level out everything with dirt by picking up and moving the dirt in the surrounding area. See how much kind of space we have once we've leveled off the dirt. Now we are playing on a server with a big shovel, which makes a world of difference when doing things like this. I strongly advise not playing on a server that doesn't have big shovel, unless of course you want that core eco kind of gameplay. If that's what you're looking for, moving one bit at a time, then absolutely go for it. That'll be your jam, it'll be your thing. You'll totally be into it. But personally, it's not for me. Big shovel is all the rage, it's all the go. Totally what I'm about. Right, we're pretty sweet there. It seems to have leveled out already, which is good. That means that we can bring a smaller stockpile over. Well, the cart will do. We can load up the cart and we can begin moving an awful amount of this dirt. Dirt first, clay second. That's the goal at the moment. I haven't actually checked if anyone's even buying dirt, but like I said, we might level out the area first and go from there. If old matey wants to dig himself a pit, that's up to old matey. We're not doing that. We're going to build a showroom that's down on the bottom level, and our workshop's going to be probably on top of that, next to a lumber stockpile. The issue is going to be power. We were originally going to use the water mills as power, but you know, you can buy windmills as well. And being that we're not heavily invested in either yet, we've only got one water mill, and it's currently powering some of our house upgrades. I know I said dirt first, but I started doing clay. We can just buy windmills anyway, like old matey's done over here, and use those to power our workshop. I haven't taken machinery before. Maybe that's not what you power the workshop with. Maybe you've actually got to power it with something more powerful. But we will soon find out. So we are going to need to sell clay to buy brick. So getting clay right now is actually a really good thing, because we're going to need it. Oh, no repair tools. Joy. Looks like we've got some here. I'll bring some of those across too. Eat some of those. Awesome. A bit of steak there too that we might eat in a minute. Just get those skill points rolling through. Everything's going good. And we might put these over here for now. Awesome, sweet. Now we don't want to go. Oh, this is dirt. Okay. That tree is going to be a nuisance at the moment. We don't want to go outside of our claim. So our claim does come to here, which is actually the perfect kind of level and spot. Worst case too, I can move everything over this way, over here, and just, you know, leave the little house set up over there, right? Because it's a house setup. You can have a little house there and no one's going to have an issue with that. So I feel like we're just making some money here, mining this stuff. Getting it done. By mining, I mean shoveling. Shoveling clay for days. Look at that. So high. Might even stop after that one. That kind of level. So go back to there. and see what the stockpile would look like in this area. Right, sweet. So we might need to take this stuff. We'll take the tree if we have to. But only if we have to. Sweet, nice little cross over there anyway. Awesome. We'll take the dirt. Yeah, so I'm actually really excited about building this workshop. It means that we're that little bit closer, but with everything at the moment, money's the issue. And I am just worried that those skill points are literally just sitting there. You know, there's not really a lot of point of having those skill points sitting there. And you know, we should have invested at the start of the game. We didn't because we thought things would be quicker. But now, sitting here and doing nothing, not investing, it's a pretty big waste of time, to tell you the truth. Like, you know, it's almost like you're just signing your death sentence. You're like, okay, I admit I was wrong, but you know what? Let's not worry about it. And this one. For now, buddy, you can go back here. And you back here. Which seems a bit foolish in the grand scheme of things, but anyway. Let's put it here. Let's move this out of the way. I get the feeling that tree is going to be in the way, but time will tell. And let's put this down somewhere here. Alright, so the tree is definitely in the way, and I think we definitely need to go back a little bit more. So chopping down a couple more trees, pushing out a couple more meters of dirt and clay, which, like I said, isn't always a bad thing, because we can sell the clay. Don't know if we can sell the dirt, but we'll definitely have a look. And we'll probably use that to buy bricks and glass and all those kinds of things. Alright, you're next, buddy. I planted this tree. That's the crazy thing. Day 1. Episode 1. Oh, that's not true. Probably episode 2 I planted this tree. So it's been alive for about 6 days. This server's currently on day 7. And when I logged on today, it had about 8 users online. So not too bad for day 7. Day 7 servers can be a bit dead by that time. So I'm hoping to contribute. I'm hoping that we can get up and sell some cars. Now the downside of that though is that if the server is dead, which is entirely possible, then who's going to buy your cars? By the time we take mechanics, the server could be dead. And if there's no one to buy our cars, we're going to have some sweet cars. But we're not going to be a very good car salesman. Now the flip side of that is it's all a learning curve, and the main reason why I wanted to take mechanics was because I want to learn how mechanics works. I'm always buying a car or somebody when I play this game if we ever get to that point. So I really want to learn, how does it work? What's the go? And the best way in my opinion to learn is to get in there and have a go, figure it out yourself. Now we could do this on a solo campaign and skill points spam and all that, but where's the fun in that? We want to do it on a server, we want to learn how it works, and we want to get it done. Now I could spend money on some more food to increase my skill point gain, but at the moment I don't really have any money to spare. Alright, back to digging it out. Every bit of clay is another $1. Every bit of dirt, not sure yet. We'll have a look actually. We'll see if anybody's going to buy our dirt off us. Alright, the last episode was called Building Roads. This episode could easily be called Digging Clay. But Building Workshop has a way better ring to it, or workshop construction, so that's what we're going to roll with for this episode. Because we are actually going to build a workshop. Believe it or not, it's coming. We are going to get it done. I believe it. It's going to happen. It's going to be magical. That might be a little bit too far, but it is going to be good when we finally build our first workshop. So if we scroll over dirt here, we can see that I can sell it for 1 cent. So, you know what? I'm not that keen. You know, dirt's not all that bad, you know, you can use it for leveling and filling things in and whatnot. So we can't hate it entirely. I think we'll come back to about here. What's that, another couple of layers back? That should probably help out a bit. Let's go to this one and then try again. What did I say, this one? I did now. Awesome. So good. We've got a pile of clay here that we can tap into in a bit anyway, should we need to, for a bit of extra money. Hopefully people are still buying clay. I'd imagine there's still potters on the server that need to buy clay. Hopefully anyway. Because if nobody's buying clay, then that's just another source of revenue that is gone for me. And that's the last thing I need, is for my revenue streams to dry up. Because I don't have many. Although building roads wasn't exactly unlucrative, but you know, we certainly didn't get rich. But like I said, had we have known, we would have taken the engineering skill first. Just got straight into that road building stuff. Really helped the server grow and improve. But it wasn't to be. We just didn't know how things were going to pan out. So this one or this one? This one. So lumber stockpiles take up a fair bit of room. I don't particularly want it to run right along the edge of that claim in case they want to make the roads bigger in the future, because then they're going to probably ask me to move it. I think think we can sell crushed rock too, which is a bonus. There's a bit of it floating around. Could be like 10 gold there, maybe 5. I know, I'm not going to laugh at the moment because we are desperate for gold. I think that there is iron ore, or crushed iron ore, which is good to have around. Right, was that the plan? Yep, I believe that was the spot we were planning for, or hoping for. And now we've just got a bit more clay possibly to level back. Had a pretty good day today. Just, went to work, chilled out, at home now, drinking a beer. Thursday night, watching some footy before. Wasn't too bad of a game with the Rabbits. So if you're not from Australia, the Rabbits are an NRL team, or a National Rugby League team. And they were versing the Broncos, who are like from, Brisbane Broncos, so one of our major capital cities. And Brisbane Broncos were winning at the time. But I decided I really needed to do this stream, so I didn't watch the end of that. Might check in and have a look at the score soon. Hoping the Bunnies win. They're not looking real good though, but they haven't looked real good for a little bit. The Broncos have definitely found some class and some form, the Brisbane Broncos, but yeah, I got a thing for the Bunnies. They're just a team that I really like. Have a cool theme song too. Whoa, there we go. Atta boy. Now I moved my campfire, which seems to mean that the fish, which I saw just before, aren't getting cooked. We'll put them in this one. And we will power this up with some fuel. We also probably need to put some fuel in on it. We're burning there in our mortared stone fireplace. So I'll chuck some fuel in there and get some more skill points. And because we've got fuel now, we can cook fish. There we go, and we have some light. I was unaware that we needed it until just then. Alright, so here we have it. A nice little area. Ready to try to put down our stockpile. Just want to check these boundary claims. Yep, so the maximum I can come out is like 1 strip before the dirt. So that's really important to me. Something that I really wanted to know. It's hard to bloody place this. Must be an easier way. Here we go. Let's see if we can get some perspective. Maybe there's a way to like zoom out, because I feel like my character, I feel like I'm right up in his space here. So is it Alt and zoom out maybe? Yes, there we go. Okay, so that's going to make things heaps easier. So we look at our claim's there. But so if you hold Alt and scroll, you totally can do that yourself. So we wanted it pushed pretty far back here, but we wanted to have some room down the side as well. I think that's, you can't put it there. What about there? Hey, righto. So again, we're just going to check that this is locked sweetly onto our claim. It appears like it is. It's a bit close to there, so I'm going to bring it that one more over this way, I think. Which should probably make it about there. Yep. Sweet. And that is a pretty good spot, in my opinion, to put it. Which means that I can roll on with my workshop up here, which is going to feed directly into this, which can hopefully, if I need to build other workshops in behind it, can do that as well. So you know what? I don't hate it. In fact, I love it a lot. So much so that I'm going to move everything over here by holding Control and Shift. It's going to sort through all that itself and put it all nice and sorted, and then I'm going to resend it back, which probably wasn't a good idea, but anything that's kind of like this, or an item that's not some kind of equipment for now, I'm just going to click on and pick up. There we go, I can't take any more. And I'm going to go over to our little, I think we've got a little chest over here somewhere. This one. And I'm just going to put it all in there. So things that I don't need at the moment. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to click and pick up. Anything random. And then I'm going to click to put it back in. I don't use the machete very much, to tell you the truth. Right, I keep clicking, picking up a few things. That's one of those things that I want to put there. If I hold Shift and Control and drag it across, does everything go that can? That's pretty good. And then anything that can't stays here. Sweet. Alright, so we take out those things. I'm going to put a door in instead. Pretty happy with how that's looking. Righto. So then, actually we might put these down here. I'll just move this over here. I'm just trying to make it a bit neater. Was my plan. Alright, so if I move everything back in, then it's all going to be in a nice, neat kind of order. That was the plan. Now, I guess, before I'd be like, oh, this is where I'm going to build my spot, I probably need to think, do I need to go back a little bit more? And the answer is probably yes. Particularly now that I've got an easy way of doing that. So I think I'm just going to invest a bit more time here, just digging this out, probably back to that mound. because I can quite easily just do that and put it in here and then repeat. So we're just going to dig that off, and then we're going to move it all back here. Now obviously that means moving everything back out again. But that's alright, because it's going to be worth it. It's going to just keep everything a bit more connected and closer. Or at least I'll keep telling myself that anyway. Sadly nobody wants to buy my dirt. It's just not a hot ticket item. I hope that the clay market's still there. That would be ideal. But we will see. If it is, I definitely have a fair bit of clay and a couple of clay runs to do to make some money. Wait, it was 3 back, wasn't it? I think we go another lay back. Yep. Oh, we'll take this stuff out first. So we're getting the job done today. Setting up for that place. We're going to sell all our clay, and hopefully we're going to have enough money to buy bricks and glass, and then we're going to use that brick and glass to build a showroom. And that's going to be a bit of a start. But we're certainly getting some more clay here, which is good. We've definitely gone through some big shovels, but at least they only cost like 1 wood to repair. So they're not a large cost. So after all that base pondering time that we bloody took in the first one, we finally figured out that this was the right spot here on the corner. But mate, it took us a while, didn't it? So we're just going to empty these again. Joy. We're going to drag them into this one, and then drag it into this one, hoping that we have enough space, which we do, to move it back to you know what, that looks about right. I thought I pressed that. Oh, there we go. So again, we'll just check that we're in that claim boundary. I don't hate it there anyway. let's call it and put it there. And it is what it is. These ones we're going to roll back in. These ones are going to all roll back in sweetly. Everything looks good. We're going to find our little wooden cart here somewhere. Actually, best if we just go over to it, to tell you the truth. Actually, probably best if we pick it up and put it on the road first. Not enough room in our inventory. What have we got loaded in here? Need some sausage. There we go. Them sausages weigh in a heap. So I put it down here, and we are gonna load it up with clay. And our hands. And we're gonna take this clay to Road Crusher. No, we're gonna sell it at bricks. Which according to this is right there at bricks. Which is a little shop. This is me here, and bricks is just here. Just want to make sure what he wants a little bit. He's buying clay. He wants 1,000 of it. 0.5. Sweet. So that's where we're going. Looks like there's a marker already there, and it says bricks. So that's probably where we're buying bricks from too. How convenient for us. So we're going to take our layer with us. We're actually going to bring back some bricks too. But we are going to check if he's the best guy to buy them off, because we are pretty skimp for cash. We can take a few of these markers off too, I think. Might be a good option. We've got bricks that we want on. We're going to take that off. That one. That one. We know, well, we'll leave that one on because that's us. But we know where most things are that we need to know. So yeah, we're on the mission. We're selling our clay. And after we sell our clay, we're going to buy bricks. And we're going to use that to upgrade our workshop, which we're going to build today. We don't have anything really to put in the workshop yet, because we're poor. We are like the peasant on this server. We just left it too late, we didn't take any stars, and we're just pedaling along. Our stars are flashing there like, hey, 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 take me, use me, like, use the stars. But we have not been interested, and I think that was a mistake. So when we totally get the time, we will invest in something. I'm just not sure what yet. Righto, so this is the store over here that we need to go to. And hopefully we are close enough there that we can head on over and utilize the store. We don't like coming here because that lag is horrendous. Bricks is now selling food. How cool is Bricks' place? Man, he must have lots of money. He got white bricks too. I like the red brick, but we might be able to do something with the white brick anyway. Advanced upgrades, we're going to need one of those too. We've got these bad boys, so we're going to sell clay. According to this, we have 156 pieces, which is about what the cart can carry. So that makes sense to me. And we're going to complete that trade. 70 coming our way, you beauty. So we do have white bricks here, and 0.75 is the go. No one's really selling them any cheaper than that. We have black bricks. Same deal, no one's selling them too much cheaper than that. And then we have our standard bricks. So, what is that going to look like? How are we going to use these bricks? We got blue bricks, more black bricks, dark red bricks, that are sold out. We've got all sorts of different types of bricks. I don't hate the white brick style, hey, but there's not really enough of them. So maybe grey bricks are the go to start with. Bit dull though, we really want it to pop. Grey bricks with a bit of glass. Probably not. Maybe some yellow bricks, some white bricks. Let's go with the white bricks. Let's build our workshop today out of the standard grey brick. It's going to look pretty sweet. Well, at least on the floor. So if we think about our workshop, it's going to be the floor. The floor level can be grey bricks. We've decided on that anyway. It's kind of be like a wood look kind of grey tile. So if our floor is going to be maybe 10 across and 5 deep, we're going to need 50 bricks just for the floor. Then if we go, what's that, 10, 10, 20, 5, 30, we're going to need 30 for the perimeter round, which will also be 3 high. But of that, we'll definitely have some layers of glass. So our perimeter is going to be 30, going to be 90. We'll need at least 90 red. And then we're going to need another layer of 50 for the roof. Right, so we're going to need 100 grey bricks. Our red bricks around the base, we're going to need 30 of those. And up the sides, we're going to need another 2 each. So let's go 30, let's go 60 red. Plus the extra 2 to connect. And that's going to cost me, on each side, 4 sides 8, so 68 red. 68 red, we're going 90, now we're going to 100 grey. And then I need glass to fill those gaps. The 2 there, we need about 50, maybe 54 glass, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we're investing in 100 of these bad boy grey bricks. They're going to be our floor and our roof. Not sure if that makes great design sense, but hey, we've got the money for it anyway. We're also going to buy, if we can, 60 of your stock standard brick. 68. But I don't think we're going to have enough money for that trade. We've only got 32. So we might come back when we've got that and go from there. So we're going to come back with more clay. How about that? How do you like them apples? We have a brick load of bricks. Underdrive, spin it around, that's it. Nice. He's got different coloured ones there, they look pretty good. Oops, shouldn't stop and look at the stop, messes with me. But we'll roll on down here and we're going to make our sweet little house. We're going to have to figure out too. You want to race, cheetah? Come on. We're going to have to figure out too. Holy crap, the cheetah's got me covered. Look at him go. He even slows down to let me go past. What a guy. I think too, if we build up, we might need a few more of these. So, let's take these out and have a bit of a look. I would like to build right on this corner. And I'll build up just so people know what's up. Some kind of arches are pretty cool. Supports, here we go. We want some supports. Small corner brace, what does that look like? Oh. I think that's going to be the guy. Alright. So I think I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's going to have to be 5. Because, and this wasn't my original plan, but because my floors are going to come out across there. Then I'm going to need that to look pretty good. Oh, let's tile it across. There we go. That's what I want it to look like. So, I wouldn't say it looks terrible, but I wouldn't say I'm in love with it just yet. So somewhere here too, we're going to have the rest of our store. Can't do that while we've got that going on, hey? Could build it just there. For now. That'd be pretty sweet. And roll back to there. So we'll build it right on the edge of that claim. Just so if things change or whatever, you know, we can totally give up one bit of our claim if we need to. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a standard claim. That should be right on the money. Could be wrong though, so we better have a look. No, we're right on the money. Sweet. Oops. Better if you just hit it with the hammer. And we are good to go. Now, these ones building up, I think are a bit tricky. So I think we'll just go back to Singlet and just stack them. Like we did with that last lot. Oh, not floors though. What did they build? Was that a support? No, it's still floors. No, I can't pick it up because I've bloody got too many. Why does it? Yeah, it goes like that. Sweet. We got our floor cubes. Oh. If we tile them back, that should all work out. We're gonna roll back to like here. Hopefully across here. And things are looking up. We're just gonna grab some more of those from our little. Nope, it's not connected. Joy. I thought the range would have been sweet, but that's actually a little bit of a concern. Because if it can't reach that, then how's it going to reach like a storefront or whatever? Come on. Work with me here, buddy. Come on. Oh, come on. You can see where I want to be. Don't make this hard for me. Right, sweet. So if I'm rolling down past here, I'm going to be seeing that. Probably need to bring it back one, so I can hang some signs off the front or something that'll still be on my claim. So, apologies, we're building columns, but we're going to go back one. I don't know how that will work, but that's certainly easier. Should it actually work? Sweet. Right. We might leave it overhanging like that though, because I don't mind that. Alright, so for now I'll clear out some of this. I build the floor straight on top of that just to build it up one more level. But that might involve people having to step up, so really I should be digging down into it, which is going to bug me a little bit. How big does a store actually need to be? And what if it's clay? We'll dig it out. Clay is worth money. Clay buys us bricks. Clay buys us iron. Clay is our money maker at the moment. We're going to be selling clay for days. Dirt not so much. Clay though. Clay is our friend. Sweet. So we're digging it out. We're getting it done. It's going to look real good. The upside is the bit up the top is so much easier to build because we're just going to level straight onto it. This one just takes a little bit more time, I guess, to just get it right. Should we take out to that back wall? Probably. Righto. It's tricky though, because like I was gonna like glass it, but I haven't really looked into how much glass costs. Hopefully it's cheap, or cheaper than brick, because if it's not, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to our design. Now, we don't have any parking areas as yet, but not really too big of an issue because nobody has anything really to park other than a cart at the moment. So I guess we start working on priority number 1, which is the workshop, which is not this. So this could actually be built out of wood if we really wanted. You know, could have a stone floor if we wanted. And is probably a great way to save some money when you think about it. Is it going to look as nice? Probably not. Is it going to matter? Probably not if we have a stone floor. And I think I might even roll with that. Who knows? I'm not heaps sure about that just yet. I'll grab these ones. Man, we nearly used all of them. That's concerning. I've got a column that we'll just put in under there. Just makes good logical sense. Although probably not. We might put the stone under there so you can actually see the column sitting on top of the stone. Same with this one. And then I was thinking, like, walls. Obviously there needs to be a door somewhere. Hopefully we've hit a symmetrical spot. Otherwise we're going to need 2 doors. Which by the looks of it we probably will. And then we'll go across that part as well. So, more grey brick required. More clay required to unload. Let's just pop this down and have a little bit of a looky at what floors might look like. See if we hate it too much. It's certainly a cheaper alternative, and doesn't look anywhere near as nice. But it's a cheaper alternative. So it's something to keep in mind. I'll leave it there for the moment. And I'll just take my clay to the selling point, come back with some more bricks. Maybe also, I just want to hit up where the glass is at. And we can buy it for, oh no, we can sell it. We can buy it for 1.75. So it's $1 more for every bit of glass. Not loving that. $2 if you go by decent. This though, $2.50, $1.75, free. Yeah, there's nobody really who's giving a good price on glass. We're gonna need a few more than 18 based on that. Whoa, let's straighten up. So that's not good. We'll stick with the bricks for now, and we'll go from there. Well, that, people, is why you don't drink and drive. So these guys got some different coloured bricks. Oh yeah, Luigi kind of style, that's cool. And some really cool kind of building ideas. Like, that just looks great, you know, like, and they obviously haven't used, like, this is all that stone stuff. So they've used their cheap materials for their cheap project, which is probably what I need to do. So it probably makes more sense. But a showroom downstairs, it needs to have glass. It's just not going to look the part if it doesn't have glass. So old matey here did want clay all of about not that long ago. But suddenly decided that he didn't want clay on our bricks. He must want it here somewhere. Maybe there's two. Oh yeah, here we go, we're on the brick side. Okay, so clay, we have 156 I would imagine, like last time. Sweet, and we're going to add that to cart and we're going to sell that. And then we're going to buy some more grey bricks. I forgot how many we got last time. So we're going to buy, let's buy 68 red bricks this time. As per the plan. But that was a plan based on glass. Yep, let's do that. Let's get our 68 red. Anyway. And let's buy some more grey bricks. Let's just buy 76 of those, because I like even numbers. Okay, so I have enough for 57, so we're gonna have to take 56, mate. Sorry. Oh. We're gonna take 56 of those, mate. Here's what it is. Thank you very much. Hopefully we have enough space. Sweet. We've still got a bit of money left. And we'll save that for another time. How good is my wood cart? Thank you to Huss Clark, my buddy, who helped me out with that. He just dropped one off. He's an engineer just down the other road. Engineers don't make bricks, right? Potters make bricks. So I would be helping him out if I could. But obviously he's not making those things. Man, they are building some cool structures on this server. And I am really enjoying being a part of it. That building's been there for a while, but they're upgrading, they've got the door on there, so I guess things are looking up. People are building doors in preparations for cars, but nobody's got any cars yet. Alright, so my plan with these ones, you know what, we might start with, just keep going with the grey ones for now, finishing up. So we'll swap over, kind of finish doing what we're doing with the grey ones. Now, I guess I was planning to go across there and have like a glass kind of showroom. But I don't know anymore. I really don't. Okay, I did see supports. Be like a small brace. If I build that like up to there. Probably gonna have some gaps. I'm not loving that. I'll try that later, but for now I'm not loving it. Why can't I hit that down? Come on, let me take it back. Yep, there we go. So I think I'll just build straight up with my walls. So they've given you a few more design options. Those people that love building things in Minecraft, you guys are probably going to come up with some sweet builds in this. What if I go across like that? Is that going to look alright? Yeah, there we go. Everything's straightened up. Sweet, okay, and we're going to have some kind of door rolling through there. So, maybe you do that as windows too. Not that bit, that's got to be consistent. Maybe it looks stupid. Who knows? We will figure that out when we get to it. So we'll take these up to here. Keep rolling with our floor. We're buying enough for a roof too, remember, but I don't think that's happening yet. We'll just roll this one to here and then we'll call it. Yep. Oh, what if we had like a nice kind of fence? So we have a cube here. And that would be a little veranda, I think. Might not have enough people. How many we got? 8. So we're gonna have to go 9. And 10. That's actually kind of looking like a veranda. Depends upon what way you look at it, but yeah, right. The argument would be though that it's going to look heaps better in gold. Anyway, off we go. We're going to start our building with red bricks. With probably some kind of column as well. Just to keep with that consistent theme of one. How high do we want this to be? Probably 3 high is enough, right? And then you need the roof on top of that. So one more. It's never easy. Hey, perfect. The downside is now we gotta do it all again. Don't be taking that bottom one. Possibility that it might crash here, guys. We'll just give it a chance to kind of reload and recoup as to where it's at. But it might go down. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, it looks like my graphic card has decided that we've had enough eco for the moment. An hour and 16 minutes is enough. So we're just going to close eco real quickly. Grab yourselves a drink, hang in there. We'll be right back. Take the time to subscribe to my channel. Give yourself 5 minutes and come back in. I'm sure I'll be back on streaming. Alright guys, we're just loading back in now, so thanks for your patience, thanks for waiting. While you were away, I checked the football score, if anybody was interested. If you're not, then please, mute now so you don't hear. It was 32 to Broncos, 12 to the Bunnies. So the Bunnies didn't win, which is a little disappointing, but the upside to that is that Adam Reynolds, he gets his moment. He gets to show his old team that he's absolutely top notch, and hopefully they're regretting selling him or letting him go, because that's the worst thing they could have done. Anyway, the sooner this loads, the sooner we get back into building our workshop, getting things done today, and then hopefully we can take mechanics, or if there's time tonight, we might invest in mining and just dig underneath the workshop and see how deep it goes. Dig underneath the store, see how deep it goes. We've still got to make some more money somehow, so we're investing a lot of money into bricks now with not a lot to show for it. And we still need to buy glass for the way that I wanted to do everything. So yeah, I'm not really loving it. We'll have to see how we go with this one. Also, before we invested too far into this, I kind of wanted to see if the red even looked good. Now we are, I guess, invested. I wouldn't say heavily invested compared to the many other players floating around the server that you see. But I was certainly interested. Yeah, you gotta fix it or something here. There we go, place 8 blocks. Let's do that. Sweet, we've put that down. That way we can build our support. In theory, we should be able to attach our support to that. Straight down. Straight up. Sweet. Stone hammer's now broken. We'll just open our backpack by pressing B. There we go, we're back at full durability. Grab our walls, which instantly look like they have gaps, which I don't love, which obviously has something to do with the columns. Is that the same down there? Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure I love that at the moment. Maybe we won't notice it too much when we have glass. Clearly it's in the way. And there's no getting bricks out of that by hitting it with a hammer. You'd have to be pretty lucky. Where did they go? There they are. And then I'll just build these ones down here. And across here. Alright, and we'll put this one in here. Or not. Yeah. Might just go have a quick look at how this appears. That's someone coming down the hill. Yeah, I'm thinking I should have stuck with the grey. So, yeah, I really am thinking I should have stuck with the grey. The grey doesn't look great under here. So what I might do is a back wall that's completely brick in here. Red brick, that's all brick. And then I'm gonna go back and get more grey brick because I like it better. It's a much nicer colour. start taking down some of this, I think. That's it. I don't love. Too hungry to work. Surely I'm running out of food soon. And money to buy food. Enjoy. Being the peasant on the server is not that fun. Like I said though, there's clearly a way out. We can, if we want, invest into mining and smelting. I don't know if anyone's going to buy this stuff, you know, current day on the server. But, who's to know? Maybe. Maybe not. We would have to wait and see. Yeah, so I don't hate that. That's fine. In the gap's probably not going to look that great. So we'll just put this back up here for now. We've got clay still. I think that's enough to go and buy some more grey bricks. Might even get a bit more clay. Probably not from there. But I'm not entirely against getting it from like here. If that's where my workshop's going to be, because I can probably have a staircase on this part, yep, that very easily goes down to like a mining area or something. So I am not against getting clay from this spot. In fact, it might even encourage old mate to open up his side a bit as well. Then we can have shared parking bay. That's too heavy. Okay. What's the workaround there? You throw 20 back, you get 10. Put 20 back in. It's dirt. You don't want dirt. Clay. Clay 4 days. Right, so the 10 goes in, and the 20 goes in my hand. Where'd the 20 go? There it is. Sweet. And we're just going to come back with grey bricks, because they suit this building way better. So thanks to anybody who stopped by, thanks to anybody who subscribed, I really appreciate it. Let me know in the chat, you know, what you're into, what you want to see, what you like about Eco. Wonder if I just build brick windows, what they end up looking like, because obviously that's glass and it's all fresh and looks smeek. You know what, I think I'm just going to invest the money in glass. Whoa. Getting a bit sideways there. So for now we just do clay runs, we make some money, we buy some bricks, we repeat the process. It's a tough old life. 156 please. Thank you. See you next time. And he's only got 23 of those left, which actually puts a bit of a spanner in the works now. Yep, completely out of stock of grey bricks. Can we buy grey bricks anywhere else? We can, from Brick and Pottery for 1. Brick and Pottery is pretty close to bricks. Brick and Morty. Did I misread it? Was it Brick and Morty? Road Crusher. Nature Center. Let's just go back over this. Brick and Pottery. So if we zoom in a bit more, Brick and Morty. Strange. We'll go down and have a look. Because we've got the ones that we could get from there. Maybe Brick and Pottery is the stores are really close, so it doesn't really show up. Just gives you one to look at. Look at them people with fancy bathtubs and stuff. Not me. Alright, grey bricks. I didn't see any in that area. I got brick, white brick, grey bricks. There we go. He's got 47. I will take them. He's very rich. I am not. 47 bricks. So if we ditch the veranda bricks, we're gonna have a few, but I don't think we're gonna have enough to do what we want. Maybe if we get glass. The sign looks cool. Oh well, we'll head back and we will see how we go. He does buy a brick, but a really discount rate. We would lose half our money selling that back. That's a cool crocodile. Some mushroom clouds up here. We've got some cool stuff. Oh, so I think what we'll do is I like the concept here. So we will leave 2 spaces for our little kind of I guess we want to call it building that we want to build there. So we are now going to go up with cubes. How did we get this done last time? I think we just stacked them. Look, it's the nicest columns, but I'll do. And on this side too. I'm just going to see kind of where this takes us. You know, how many we have left after this and whatnot. My plan is to buy some glass. That will happen. Need to put that floor bit back in. And we are going to have a little support, I reckon, just here. I hope that I can build a veranda along there. That's my plan. Some kind of balcony, sorry. So let's put those tiles back on. Let's see how far around we get before we have any major issues. Not far. We still have a few more though. So what we'll do is we'll do this other layer along here. Pick up some more. 33 we have left. Probably not going to be enough to make a real go of it. Right, so we have 12 left. Let's layer in a side. Which is going to be pretty cool, you know, if we get to the point where we can advertise on the side there. And on this side too, ultimately I think it would be smart as well to put big posters up to let people know about the little shop that's there. So I've got to build a roof on top as well. I think though the best option for me is to put like a door here. Yep. And to hit this one and to put it there. So we need a few more bricks really to make everything work out here. How do we get more bricks? Clay. We sell more clay. Ultimately, that's what's going on here. We are selling clay to buy bricks and glass. And this is the endless story of today's episode. Fun times ahead. More clay digging coming your way. Like I said, the upside to doing this is we can put in some kind of parking spot. I'm just going to dig down here, see how deep this really goes with the clay. Pick it all up and then fill it in with the dirt that I can get on that side and over there too. So if it means going down a couple of layers, whatever. I don't think it'll go too far. Yeah. Yeah, it was never going to go too far. However, there is the option of going lower. Particularly because we're just about on the desert here. Or if we look at our map, I think we are in the desert biome. Yeah, so we are just on the edge here. So if we dig down in this general area, we are probably going to find some iron ore. Now we don't want to dig too far into the road and stuff like that, because apparently that messes things up. But we are definitely in the right kind of area for it. Which is good. Means that should we want to, we probably can. Too hungry to work again. So just filling in the dirt for now, anyway. We're digging out clay now. Getting back into that. Alright, so we can take a bit more here. But not too much more, I don't think. I might say I just don't have room. Not that I can't take it. I'm not too sure where this guy's claim actually is. Maybe before I just couldn't take it because I didn't have room for it, not because I didn't want to take it. So look at that, we made our own little way up as well, which is pretty cool. As always, we're all about making things easier. Sweet, look at that. Here for a holiday. I'll put that just in there. But we were meant to get more clay. So, should we dig out the back of that? Maybe, because that would be a pretty cool way down to a little bit of a mine, should we want to make one. Sure, let's do that. Let's go this way. Although the back of the shop's always a good option should we need to expand it out or anything like that. I also like going this way for now. It's clay we're after at the moment. We are solely after clay at the moment because clay equals money. And money equals bricks. And bricks equal workshop. So at the moment, we are just trying to get clay for money. It's a really simple equation. Wish there was an easier way. Probably is. I don't know it. Definitely going for wooden shovels. And whetstones. But it is what it is. It's all part of it. What do you mean not enough room in inventory? Oh, that must be dirt. Yep, it's dirt. I don't understand, he must have just come across one, but not claimed the other one. Which is fine, whatever, I'll get the clay and then he can claim it later if he wants. Right now I'm only interested in clay, so I can sell it to my potters. So I can buy more bricks. Although, I'm not overly sure if there was more grey bricks for sale. I think we bought all the grey bricks. Or we might be paying a premium somewhere else. Oh, okay, looks like we're about to be filled up. Which I think is a bit sooner than expected. So if we do this, he might end up coming across. He might get the message here. What's that? 20, 30, 40, 150 something. How do I do this again? Get another 10. Add it to my stack. Alright. So they were still buying clay, which was important. Where did the clay go? There it is. Alright, so I think we're selling 156. Off we go. But we are going to need to find out where we have bricks. good time rolling on through here. Remember, if you dropped in to say hello, mate, let me know you're here. You know, it'd be good to know. Write in the YouTube chat, in the live chat comments, or drop into the game and say g'day. Build near me. You know, like, take some skills. I didn't. Learn from that. You should take skills. Oh, we'll sell our clay to this guy. We'll see how we're going. Oh, wrong side. You will buy 156 clay from me, please. Thank you for my 70. And I am going to need some grey bricks, which you don't have. So Decent Pottery has them. They only have 4 though. That's not going to help me. So, I guess the next step is buying glass. So, where do we get glass from? We get 18 glass from this guy. Not very much. Decent workshopping. That's like premium dollars. Man, 18 is not enough. 18 glass. Not going to be enough for what we want. And where is that? That's like... Mate, sky high. Yeah, no, we're not going there. Alright, but if we pay 2 point, we still need a roof as well. So I guess we could mix up the roof. We could go a lumber roof. Hopefully it's affordable. Maybe it's not. 2 seems to be the going rate. 450, which would be enough to do the roof. Would be. Out of woods. Which is close, I think. Yeah, look at that. Righto. Wait, that's not it, is it? Maybe it is. We'll go suss that out. That's probably the place to be. Now, I can't remember the exact shape of our shop, which is a bit frustrating because I don't know how much lumber to buy. But I'd say that it's at least 5 by 10 because we took 2 claims. Maybe even 6 by 10. It's kind of weird. And we just want lumber. Okay, so I don't see it there. Maybe it's this one, out in the woods, or out of the woods. Yep, here we go. Lumber, hardwood lumber, 19. Not enough, so we're gonna have to go with lumber. I'm gonna buy 50 and hope that it's enough. I don't even know if I have 100. I only have 90. Okay, so 45 it is. We've got even numbers, so let's go 46. Hope for the best. No, I can't afford that either. So 44 it is. Okay, we're off. We've got 4 in the cart. Kind of pointless. Not my cart. This is my cart. Wish that was my cart. It had some bricks and stuff going on there. It was the goods. So I bought some lumber. And we're getting it done. Is that our big dirt stockpile there? Jesus, it is. It's not always bad. Not looking that great though. It's gonna look pretty weird, I think, with a lumber roof. But It is what it is. What about a red brick roof? So we've got some red brick. Interestingly enough, we've got some red brick left over. We've got some here, 28, and we've got a wall full down there. So I'm thinking, what if we use some of that to have I got something else? I think I'm laying it. Righto, let's put one there. That will be enough. Thank you. Let's do the math first, shall we? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We were right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 10, we need 70 brick. I'm not opposed to the red brick up the top. Particularly because I think a lumber backdrop is going to look way cooler in the store than the red brick one. So if I pick up the red brick one now and hope for 70, which I don't have, but I know where I can get more plain brick, then that's all good in my opinion. Man, we are running out of things to eat. Right, we got 40 plus a few more. We don't quite have 70, but we're pretty close. So I'm not hating on it. It's probably the best idea. Sadly, we didn't need to buy the lumber. But maybe somebody wants to buy lumber and we can sell it for a profit. Am I gonna hate this? Who knows? But at the moment, I don't particularly care. Because I just need to get it done. Bricks. Hey, fishy. Nice. Where'd the brick at? Did I put it back into my little cardy? Oh no, there it was, over on the edge. Hey, 28. I think I'm like literally too short, maybe. Not the first time I've ever heard that before. Nice. Okay, so I am literally too short. And take some of this lumber as well. I'm gonna put it in for the wall. Oh, fence, sick. That's mad cool, but we don't need a fence. We need a really cool wall for our store, like a nice little feature wall. Man, that looks smick. Looks out of place, but it looks cool. I like the lumber touch. It's nice. I don't know, how much more lumber do we have? 4. Let's put it in here. How much does it sell for? Nobody's buying it anyway. We'll put it down there just in case we need it. And we're back to digging clay. Joy. Before we do, we'll set up some of those stone things So I don't know what the range is on this bad boy here. Whether it can reach our storage bin, absolutely it can. So at the moment I want to make a couple of things. First of which is some watered stone. About 40 of those. Fine. 55. Let's say 25. One, because I need the stone to make other things, which I'll show you momentarily. Sweet. I'll bump that up as well. Then I need my repair station, which I think I've been carrying around for some time. Or maybe it's in that random chest over there. There it is, a tool bench. Sorry, I call it a repair station. It's not a repair station, it's a tool bench. Where's my property claim here? So my tool bench can absolutely fit into that gap there. Oh, that's right, because the whole thing goes around that way. And I'm going to build some more of these. And some more wood ones too. Just use the work required for those. Excellent. I need some muffins where I can. So yeah, we're getting things done. Lots of fun today. Thanks for stopping by. Here we go. So, I'm going to keep working on that bad boy here. We just need 2 more brick and a few more grey brick. I actually don't need as many grey brick as I thought. 1, 2 would absolutely do it. And then the rest, 2 and a few more in that gap too. Then the rest is going to be glass. So I think that we are going to actually roll with the glass. To do that though, we're going to have to get some more of that wonderfully good stuff called clay. Now we've got a bit of a clay pit going on out the back, I think. Don't particularly think that I need that. And I think I'd rather keep digging in through this bit here. So, gotta find my cart, or wherever I put that. Dude, where's my car? There it is, there's my cart. If you didn't know the reference, it's a really old movie, Dude, Where's My Car? Showing my age a little bit by referencing that movie today. Just a tad. Not, it's old. It's pretty old. Now we don't want to go so far that we're completely... Oh no, well I guess if we're under the stockpile, it's not going to be a bad thing as long as it works. Yeah, I'm not going to hate on that. Because that means if we're working under the stockpile, it's actually going to be easier to transfer like iron ore and rocks and thing up to it. So, I'm not going to hate on it. I just keep getting this clay and I keep thinking, like I know there's iron ore down there. So should we actually be investing in, you know, selling some iron concentrate? Maybe. Is there a market for that? Maybe we should have a look. So if I am getting iron concentrate, concentrate on how to spell that, but here we go. If I'm getting iron concentrate, I can sell that for 2 gallons a piece. 500 of that, so that's $1,000 right there, just by taking mining. You know what, I think that's probably the go. I think take mining and start getting iron concentrate, just as another revenue stream. But we'll do that obviously after we get everything else up and running. Speaking of, we've found some iron concentrate. So this is what it looks like in the game. So if you just find it, you rarely just find it like this. Like you can, and often in sandstone deposits, but not often. It's probably rarer to find it like that than to make it. So we've got crushed iron ore. Sorry, that's not iron concentrate, that's crushed iron ore. You've got to turn that into iron concentrate with a rocker box. You won't find iron concentrate just lying around in the world because you need to put it into a rocker box. Unless, of course, somebody has just dumped it. Making iron concentrate produces tailings, which need to be stored under the ground somewhere. So that's the downside. You start polluting the world, which is why I wanted to build my workshop here, a little bit away from everywhere else. What's going on here? It doesn't want to let me use my shovel because it's not sand. It's sandstone. That's dirt. We don't want to take the dirt today. So I've noticed a little bit more of this iron, crushed iron ore here. So I'm going to follow it for a little bit. We'll dig it up. We'll keep it though because, you know, that's the stuff that we need to crush to smelt in the rocker box to make iron concentrate. So we'll go around to our trusty mate, our trusty engineer. Once we sell this clay, I think we'll take mining. We'll just mix it up today. We'll just find another way to make some more money. And taking mining is probably a good way to do that. Damn it, now I want to put that back up there, but it's just going to fall down if I do that. I don't want to get too far across. No, that's the block there that connects to the road. So, we'll leave that one. We'll just keep on with this. Right. That's pretty good kind of yield from that. And hopefully I can take that without messing with the bit out there. And that's good. So here's what I'm thinking. Door, walls, in behind there. Straight down. First stair. Just here. do you build the mining skill by using mining? So, if I take mining, which we mean just about every other person on the server, what if I take mining? Then I can do some of those things, crush some rock and things like that. So, this is where I'll build my first stair. So I'll take some dirt, I'll make my staircase. Right, that's good. I will continue to dig out as much clay. Ah, I wasn't on the wall. Must be the next one. Oh, I was on the wall. Stay. Damn it. Alright, it's not gonna stay. So I'm gonna have to put the wall back. That's fine. Okay. So we'll take this little bit out here. But that kind of gives me a pretty clear indication of where I want to turn, which is fun. So I want to turn come down, I'm going to come down one more, build stairs there, and that will force me to turn, and I'll be 1-2ing about here, which works for me because I'm going straight down where I want to go. Now, normally you just dig straight down because this can take a little bit of time, but because I have mining, I'm okay with that because I'm going to crush this into crushed sandstone and hopefully sell it too. Worst case, you know, some engineer will be buying some kind of crushed rock to keep building roads and things like that. I think the potters need crushed stone as well. So mining is going to be a little bit of a gateway to making some more money. Should have done it a little while ago. I'm not going to take smelting yet because I'm still planning that mining into whatever else. We'll just empty our cart up to here for now. But the next stop is absolutely going to be to get some kind of crusher. And we'll be stealing the water mill, because we're going to need that for power. Right, so what I would do, 1, 2, 1, 2, I would land here, knowing that that's the outside of my claim anyway. So I could build above that and go down, nobody would really know. I don't love it though, probably prefer not to land there and turn. But you know what, that's gonna work. It's not gonna work for me. I'm gonna have to start one back. Sorry, I'm messing with my own system. So this is gonna be my first stair. And it's gonna push on down here, which is gonna force a turn somewhere else. Oh, don't do that. Never mind. We did it. We totally did it. Okay, so you have sand, sand, landing, 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 down. We just dig down for a little bit, just until we have to turn. Now this will take a little bit of time. So fair few layers down to get to the iron ore. But is what it is at the moment. What's the chat about? Nobody's getting across at me, that's good. Nobody's talking to me. It's just me hanging out doing my thing. Just RageBit doing his RageBit thing. Now, if you like the content, if you learn new things, if you just want to say g'day, all of those things are fine to do today. Just let me know you're here in the chat, say g'day, pop onto the server if you've got Eco. If you don't have Eco, that's fine. That's probably why you're watching. Trying to figure out if you should buy it. Absolutely, you should buy it. Great game. Get on, have a play, go from there. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And this takes a long time to build stairs, so maybe I should just build one lot down, because they don't need to be too wide. This isn't Minecraft, people. So I could do it single staircase. Probably a better idea. And have the option to open up a double maybe later. So we go step, step, down. Looks like we've reached a new rock type. In this case it's shale, which I guess we can crush that too. Not much difference. But yeah, it looks a little bit like Fun Games. Might be a good time to kind of turn. Because that way we can run with the shale pathway for a little bit. Remember, I'm only turning one spot for now, and the job is just to go down. Whoa. Okay, that was pretty handy. We're back up here. We must have got stuck, or the game thought we got stuck, and decided it would send us back up. All good game. We needed to go up anyway. Back over again. The game's put us in this stuck kind of position. And we're going to go around. Now, like I said, the advantage of, doing all this, so eventually we do get down to iron ore, and we can crush that too, and really get into that. Make some iron concentrate. But we really should have taken that a long time ago, if that was our plan. For goodness sake. Alright, we are going to do a bit of a clay run now. We're going to take this up here, put this down here. Pick up some more clay for ourselves if we can carry it. There we go, we'll see how much more we can fit in here. Yeah, a few more. It's not full yet. Just good. Keep filling it up. And go from there. So, in today's episode, we have dug clay. Clay is good. We like clay. We've sold 156 pieces at a time to a local store for about $70. Okay, it's not great, but it's not terrible. We are now going to upgrade a little bit and use that $70 to make a few different decisions. Now, it just occurred to me that we actually have an iron mine already. We have one that we dug in episode, I don't know, let's go with episode 3. I think we decided to do that one when we were trying to make money, which we've been trying to do this whole game. And I think we might have figured it out. We do it by mining. We are still planning to take mechanics. Okay, it should be ready soon. But if it happens that we pick up another skill star, then we'll take smelting to make iron bars. And we'll run with that for a little while. We probably should have done that from the start, because that's where it's at. So, I'm going to put my faith in my mining buddy, who's one of my subscribers, Huss Clark, that he's going to give me a good price on some mining equipment. So we've made some gallons there. I'm going to assume too though that this engineer down here, who sells stone roads, will be able to point us in the right direction as to where to buy those things. Like I said, I'm hoping that my buddy across the street, Huss Clark, knows a little bit about those things, and I'm hoping that he has some for sale. So what we're looking for, not yet windmills, maybe. We're looking for a rocker box, and we're looking for a Rasta. Now Winco's got it for 20, Engineers Plus got it for 25. Winco, where you at? Yeah, we're not going there, Winco. That's just not for us today. We can buy them at Engineers Plus for a bit cheaper than here. And I'm fairly confident that's my boy. Although I don't particularly see the store there. There it is. Right, yep, so it's owned by Huss Clark. So if you're playing on this server, this guy here actually has pretty competitive prices. We're here, and he's got his little sweet spot over here. So things are going alright. That's where we're going to head. We are currently here. We're going to go through here to get to his spot. And we're going to drop our marker. Drop marker. And we're going to name it Huss. I think it's like that. Clark. #1 subscriber. He's the man, hey. He is truly a great eco player, what the game's all about. You know, shows us that, you know, sharing is caring, helping other players out is important, all those good things. So it's going to be a little bit over this way. I'm worried that going through this part is going to make the game lag a lot, but who knows. Pretty sweet little shortcut there that we found. Hopefully it's not all bad. And we built that road. And there you have it. We're going to lag in a river full of water. It's about where the game is probably going to decide to say, hey, I've had enough of you right now. Graphics are intense. I need a restart. And there it is, guys. So we've got the normal error that we get. We've just been running for a little bit too long, probably 2 hours. We're going to take a break, load back in, so give yourself 5 minutes, and I'll see you then. Take the time to subscribe to my channel while you wait. I'd absolutely appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. Thanks for stopping by. I'm RageBit, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright, and we're back. I'm RageBit. Thanks for waiting. So, we're heading back into the game. So, I'm assuming that, Eco Station Season 11, it's probably the busiest server I've ever played on. Which suggests that, there's lots of players on it, or obviously there is. Which I think is creating a fair bit of lag. Also, my computer's not the most amazing computer in the world. And this is the first time that I've ever decided to stream. So you've got your streaming software running, you've got YouTube up in the background, you've got Eco going on. So you're using a fair bit of RAM and CPU power and that kind of stuff, and the graphics card obviously too. So I can understand the crash. If this is something that takes off, if I get lots of subscribers and, things really pick up, then absolutely, PC upgrade, here we go. And we'll certainly make some videos about that, and I'd love, input if you guys know things about computers, because I only know a little bit. But PC upgrades, man, that'd be the life. Maybe you could write it off on tax or something, who knows. So, we're getting back into the game. We deviated a little bit from building the workshop, which was the main point of this episode, because we needed money to buy bricks, and we decided the best way to do that was to take mining and to crush some stone and some iron and sell iron concentrate for 2 bits each. And that's the plan. Now that's a fair bit more than we're getting for the clay that we're digging up out of the ground. We're only getting I think 45 cents for the clay that we're digging out of the ground. However, I think it takes a little bit longer to make iron concentrate, and you do end up with those tailings. So it does have its disadvantages. We'll just figure out where we're at with that and make some decisions based on that too. And people aren't going to want tailings floating around on top of the world. It just doesn't sit right with them. So this is the watering hole that we managed to get ourselves stuck in. Just trying to get myself out of the watering hole now. That might be part of it too, that the water might be pretty graphically intense, and the changes and rendering is obviously affecting the gameplay too. So we're heading over to Husklark. He's about 90 meters away, pretty close to where we are, so pretty cool that a subscriber has set up near us. And we are on the way. So as you can see, things are a bit slow loading. So I think when I've got my own little piece of the world, things are great. But when I start to push the game a bit too much, then things tend to slow down a little bit. So things are looking pretty good here. He's got some glass there that I don't mind. So it's actually white bricks. So maybe they're like a white brick window or something. You know what, I might even try that. Maybe we should buy white bricks. But I would have assumed that that was a white brick window. So what are these? It says white bricks. Okay. So maybe we can do that. Preferably with grey bricks, but white bricks would contrast well with the grey, I think. I have pressed E, so we're just waiting for the store to load. We're giving it a little bit of time. Here we go. We are going to buy a rocker box and an aerostar if we've got the money for it. One of each, because we'll absolutely need those. And the other thing that will be of benefit will be a windmill, if we can afford it. Oh, just missed out. So we can't buy another one of those either. We are going to have to invest in some basic upgrades too. Level 4, sweet. So we'll be coming back here for that $30 windmill and a few other things. We'll definitely be dropping by stopping by, dropping by, and helping our buddy out. Looks like they're building a bit of a path system around, up and down the street here. Which is cool, but obviously is what it is. Like I said, I can probably take mine back one-ish. Not gonna love it, but we'll see. They can also stop it there and I can just build the white and we can continue along our merry little way. So, we've got this arrestor. Let me show you how it works. You have to put it near power. So we'll set it in under here. And hopefully it says that we've got some power. It's got 200 supplied to it, sweet. So we can now use it to crush sandstone or iron ore, should we have any. If we crush iron ore, it's going to produce, oh sweet, no tailings. It's just going to produce iron ore, or crushed iron ore, which we can sell for 0.5. And some crushed sandstone. But ultimately, we want the iron concentrators a bit more, but then we need to figure out what the go is with the tailings. On some servers, people buy tailings for weird reasons. You can sell it at the trash outpost, right, for 5 cents a tailing, so you lose money by selling it. That's right. Perfect. So, let's get to crushing some sandstone. We're also going to work on getting some modules in here. The basic upgrade level 4 is the one that we want, so $124 we need to get. I'm going to go with like 50 of this because it's what it is. We'll order that, 40 sorry, and we'll get it working. It's an hour's work. We need some food. We don't have a real lot more food. We don't have any money because we're poor. We've got this constant trickle of fish flowing in. We've got stone floors though now that we can put down in our little store. Still not sure if I love the stone floors, but for now it is what it is. It will be what it will be. And look, it's not even finished, so we are going to have to save up to buy glass. And I think that's going to happen in a different episode, to tell you the truth. It's probably not going to happen in this episode. In this episode, we're just going to move towards crushing the stuff that we need to crush. And did we build 25? Was 25 not enough? Probably should have counted before we came in here. Alright, we are one shot. I can deal with that for now. But I'm going to wall off that a little bit, so, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. Let's build, let's say about 10 more of those, maybe 14, I think will help me. Too hungry to work. Alright. We're in some trouble now. We don't have a real lot left to eat. We could go to option, like raw food. We could cook something real quick if we've got enough basic kind of food. So more fish is a good idea. Not enough food though to do that. So we're probably going to have to eat some raw food. There we go. And we'll go from there. So it looks like because we've moved on to peasant status, we'll just get some fish on the fly. Prior to that though, we'll char up a butt ton of this corn that we've got here. And we're just going to live off charred corn for a little bit. It's not ideal. I'm not sure if I'm going to live off it. I don't really like that idea. The idea of selling it works better for me. Like if I roll over to storage, does somebody want to buy it? You can buy it, you can sell it. Yeah, that's going to give me 10 gallons. He's not too far away. Let's store somewhere here. That takes a little while to load, I think. So, I might even do that just while I've got limited food in my belly. Let's take the food that I have and go and see if somebody will buy it. Hopefully I can grab a bit of fish on the way out. There we go. And we'll head back up the hill a bit. So yeah, looks like this guy is going to buy my stuff. Currently wanted. How many do I have? I have 106. So I will add that. I have some of these for you. 32. I'll add that. I have 57 of these. These ones you should be giving me more for, buddy. They're rare. Maybe. Not too difficult. You can just dig these out with a shovel, guys. I have 3 of those, not 13. Beans, I have 23. I'm regretting not picking things up on the last kind of trip. And that's all he really wants from me. Alright. So I'm going to complete that trade. 36 bucks, I'll take it. I'm actually going to use it to buy some food. Now nothing here is cheap. The clam soup and autumn stew are pretty cheap. So I'm going to try a few of these. The cheap ones first. And I'm just going to eat them now. Okay, so I ate both of them just then. So when I scroll over this, it tastes okay. And it's delicious. So it gives me a 20% bonus. So I'm going to max out in those. So I have $50. So let's go with, like what guys, like 25? How much is that? 17? Let's ramp this bad boy up. We're gonna eat autumn stew for days. So 50 bucks. We got 72 autumn stews. We can't carry that many. 70? Come on, be good to me. 60? Fine, we'll try 40. Here I was buying food when I was hungry. Never a good idea. I wish it would just let you buy whatever your maximum is. 15. Right, we're going to try to buy 2 more after that. Nope. 1 more. Right, so we've got 16 of those for now. And hey, we know where to find more should we need them. And we are off. So somebody's planning to put some dirt ramps in through there. I don't hate the idea, but I'll help them out. I got some ramps myself. Oh. Maybe I don't really know 100% what the plan is. It's not my land though. So, sorry bud. Maybe next time. How's this going? It's out putting some crush. And it's putting it in there. We can sell it to Rick and Morty. He wants about 100 of that, so that's pretty good. We can make some good money here. Not hating on the world. Sweet, so that's a good investment. The next thing that we can do, I think this is still on our claim. It's actually not anymore, so that's a bit awkward. But we can go down into our mine by putting this one back up here and filling it in later. And we'll just go down and get some of this iron. Now based on the kind of level that I feel like this is actually on, the way that we're going down at the other one, I don't think we're actually too far off finding iron ore ourselves anyway. But you know what, we'll pick up this stuff here. We'll crush it. And then we will put our rocker box somewhere. Where I think that the tailings can be submitted underground. I'm not sure with the rocker box whether it needs power as well. So that's something that I need to suss out. Right. So let's put this in here. Let's move to iron ore. So crafting, again, we're gonna need those modules ASAP. So that's probably the first go, I reckon. Crushed iron ore, because we can literally get like 3 from 12. The trade-off there is not great. We've got a rocker box, but like I said, the rocker box is going to output tailings, and we want to have tailings underground. Now, do we need power here? No. Sweet. So, happy days. What we'll do is we'll continue with the first plan, which was to get that mortared stone. Put the floor in. I swear I ordered more than 8 mortared stone, but anyway. Put that one bit of floor in. Build our wall across here. Yep, don't hate it. this is where I'm going to put my rocket box. But I'm also going to have a little stockpile here. And the reason being is because I want those tailings. And by little, I mean maybe big stockpile? No, it needs to be a little one. Because the big one just won't fit at the moment. Picking this stuff up. Yep, that's where that goes. Right. I'm in. I'm wondering if that's all clay. I actually am going to be able to get a big storage pit in here really easily if it's all clay. If it's not clay, things get a bit harder. But it looks like at this rate, we're going back with clay for days. And maybe a little bit of shale here and there. How deep though? Yeah. Alright, so what we need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere there. And that's the 5th one. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Yep, need to go back 1 more. There you go. God damn it. Alright, let's keep doing this. But what we can do is if I clear out this one. Another one. Then I can absolutely do this for the time being. And get rid of this stuff. Now that's really annoying at the moment. And hopefully it stops changing views like that. And hopefully our, like I said, clay keeps going back, because the clay is the easy part here. The hard part is all this shale and crap that we've got to get through. Okay, so we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm sorry about this bloody viewpoint at the moment. It's really bugging me as well. But yeah, this is where I'll store my rocker box for now, just to keep the tailings a little bit under the ground. And I guess we'll go deeper eventually. But for now, this is all we can really afford to do. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we decided to go back on. Oh my goodness, I don't need to go that low, I don't think. I think I was just prepared to go this far. Yeah, that one. Right, so that's fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right to where we went. We can stop there. We can hammer this part. Right, I think once we pick up this stuff, we're good. The rest is mostly clay. I think, anyway. We should be all okay. So I'm going to sweep back and right. This is officially my longest stream. 3 hours, guys. That's huge. I need some more of these wonderful autumn stew stuff that we got going on here. Skill points are going up. Wasn't worth upgrading the house by the looks of it. Should have just focused on buying quality food. But who was to know? Alright, so mining's gone up. Right, so what we're trying to do here is make like a 5x5 square so that we can place our large stockpile in it. So it'll be underground, so all the tailings will just roll on into it, as will the iron concentrate. Now, in theory it works, but who's to know if it's actually going to work. Has to be placed on flat ground. That's the standard kind of agreement. And I'm guessing that I can go at least that high. You need to fix that first, okay. Perfect, thanks. What a waste of time that was. Awesome. Awesome. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. So we've got to nut out this little bit here of sandstone, and then everything is going to be good. In theory. Right, so we did break it a little bit. Can still use it a little bit. Hopefully we can get through what we need to get through that bit is a little bit broken, but if we pick up things. Sweeping hands is like your level, like I think 5 or something upgrade, and it just like sweeps through and picks everything up. It's so good. It's the one that you want when you're mining. Sweeping hands just makes it really, really easy. Alright, so we'll just keep doing this for a bit. Actually, it looks like things are going to crash here, so what we'll do is, oh no, here we go, we're back in. Never mind. It actually kept going for once. So, happy days. And we'll just use our skills that we have here to bring this up, a couple of dirt down, put the dirt into this gap. Probably could have done that with the clay. Because we're now going to take this. Technically, I don't know if we can still use that, or if it's like has to be. Oh sweet, we can still use it to transfer, just not to store, which is good. And we'll use our axe. There we go. Our shovel, sorry, is what I meant to say. Put this here. I'm gonna pick up one of these. Pick this one up, put this one down, and hopefully. Alright, reckons that it's blocked. I'm going to assume that it's because of that one, and that we're actually high enough. I'm at least going to hope that anyway. Oh, sweet. Awesome. So. Yep. So, we do need to find though. We do need to find a door to put on there so people can't come sticky picking. We are going to work on that, but first we're going to get a basic upgrade before we start, you know, crafting that stuff into iron concentrate. So we're certainly going to get that. We are going to see if we can find a door. This one I want it to put out to that one first. So that's kind of the process there. No door that I can see. Did I pick one up? Nope. So we'll go have a quick look. I thought that there was a couple of doors floating around. Could be wrong. There we go. And that's just really to stop anyone from getting into our little rocker box spot there. Just keep it fresh so people don't particularly know where the tailings are at. At the moment there's some height on it. I would prefer to go a little bit lower, but at the moment it is what it is. And we've got to get started somewhere to make some money. Got the iron ore there, which is sweet. It's turning into crushed iron ore, which is also good. And then we're going to turn that into whatever we need. Now we need $125 for an upgrade, so that's our next step. And I think the best way to do that is to take our clay or crushed sandstone to market. So we put our crushed sandstone in. I can carry that, you beauty. I'm down with that. And we will put this into here, any that we have. We've got a little bit of clay. Shale, we can crush that up too, I'd imagine. We got stacks of that. Alright. So we're going to take everything that we got. We are going to sell it. And hopefully, which I don't think we will based on these amounts, which is a bit frustrating, but hopefully we could make some money. Now I don't think we will, because you know we don't have enough looking at that. So what I want to do here is just make sure that we are crushing shale as well. Now we're not getting a lot. You know, you're crushing 245 pieces and you're getting 60 back. That's because we don't have any upgrades or anything like that. And 60 is then selling for 30 gold. So we're really not getting a lot. It's also taking 30 minutes of our time. But if we had more of those, we could be making more money more quickly. It's just all we've got at the moment. The iron ore is the key part here, but I really don't want to do any of that until I get the upgrade, just to make it worth my time. My mining skill bit's gone up. I don't get a point yet, nope. And my customization yet. I also don't get any points yet. So I'm pretty happy with how things are progressing here. How logs can I sell these? Sell to boards. One each, mate. Where are you at? He is not too far away. Is this boards? Yeah, we can come through there, up through there. We're going to be selling some hand logs too. Hardwood hand logs? Boards. Yeah, boy. Okay, so let's find our little wood cart. We're going to put those into our hand. We're carrying those now. And any of these that we can carry, we're putting in there too. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're talking. We're going to have some money now. Hey, check that guy out in his powered cart. It'd be nice to afford one of those, but we can't. We are saving. We're saving up for mechanics, people. 3 hours into a stream, we've got mining. I think we figured out how to make a little bit of money. If we can sell iron concentrate for 2 gold, then I guess that's a good thing. We stopped working on our house because we wanted to invest in an upgrade module at 125 a piece. And we're going to buy them from our buddy Huss Clark, who's down the road, just because, you know, whatever price he wants, I'm happy to pay. He's just a good guy. You don't have any to sell today. Oh, my cart is not close enough. Joy. It's not 156 this time. It is 60 clay for you. So you will give me some money. Thank you. I might come back and buy more white bricks off you later. Now's not the time. I can sell my crush down here to Morty. Which is good. It's a brick and mortar. Man, what a nice looking kind of building. Just look at the production up there. Just insane. But, you know, I just don't know how you keep up with the resource rate. Anyway, Crush Sandstone, he's giving me some good money. He's giving me 80, which is 40 bucks. Thanks for that. We've got some money rolling through. 100 credits, which is good. And somewhere here I left my car. And I think that if I go down this little side road here, that I can end up at the mortared spot, the store that wants to buy hand logs. Alright, we're off the beaten path here. Nice. Why anybody would do that is beyond me. And we'll keep rolling through. And this could be the spot here, guys. Maybe somewhere here. Maybe in here. Oh no, it's a pretty sweet little room though. Yeah, maybe here. This could be us. Hardwood logs, yeah. We got 92 of those. And you can have them. Oh, 85, sorry. You can have them all. So that's pretty good. Which means that we can now... Wait, what's in here? 7. Maybe he got everything that he needed. Okay, that's alright. I'll pick those up. I'll knock this down. So I can go across to my buddy's house. We're back where we started. Just swim across this little bit here. This is the road that I built. Pretty sweet looking road. Not too sure that anybody actually uses it, but it looks pretty good. People are creatures of habit. They probably roll through the main street of town. Stay out of the water. The water seems to be my number one contributor to lag. And we're rolling in here, which there should be like a little store just here. Here we go. We are going to look at this. That's right, we wanted a windmill. We're going to buy one of those. That's priority number 1. We've got 69 left, so priority number 2, get windmill. And I think priority number 3, let's get another one of these bad boys. Right. And if we can sell crushed rock at 50, that's not too bad. Iron at 2, not too bad. So we'll get those things happening, and then we're probably going to call it a night. Got a few unfinished buildings going on up here, but you know, doesn't look too terrible. Looks okay. We'll finish it next time. Don't particularly need it at this very moment. attach the thing there, right? Like this one can go here too. And it here, it's got access to power. And it's using 75. Nice. It's got access to power. 75. Nice. So we can get this cranking. Alright, so it's going to pump out. We're going to use this just for iron ore. Get it pumping out. Like, mate, 240. Well, okay, so 240 for 20. Right. Put the module in. Still 240 for 20? 240 for 20. So that doesn't make much sense. What do you get? 40 and 20? Crafting 40 and 20. I got nothing. 240 for 20 crushed iron ore though. That's pretty brutal. Then you come down here and we enter our little workshop. We've got our amazing little rocker box here. And 5 it cost for 4. So every one costs 5. If I put my module in, every one costs 3. 6, 9. And then 2 that time. So the 4th one you lose 1. So multiples of 4 are better. So let's roll through with like, well, 40 is 80. We want to make $100. Let's try to make $200. So if we're selling them for 2 each, obviously that's 100. But that's going to cost 275 crushed ore. And we are flat out getting even close to that. So we've got 24 crushed iron ore. No, that's not a crush. Crush sandstone and then crush shale. It's just insane. I think 12 yields 1. No, 12 yields 2. So to get the 100 that I needed at 400 pieces. It's 400 by 12. So like 4,000 pieces of iron ore. That is an incredible amount of iron ore that is required. So I guess what we can do at the moment is just chip away at it, have a bit of a go, and then see how we go. You know, just leveling up our mining skill anyway as we chip away at all these things. So I'll give this another 10 to 20 minutes, guys. Maybe 10 minutes of just mining. And then we're going to call it a night. We'll just put it in, see what happens when we get back. Have a look. Definitely eating that different food has bumped us up like 4 or 5 skill points, which is good. We're getting a bonus from eating that stuff. Also good. So old matey here, Moonbra, he wants iron ore, iron concentrate, and water. He knows what's up. Trying to buy some things, obviously. You know what? Where can I buy iron ore from? And where can I buy iron concentrate from? Let's sell it. That's good. What about crushed iron? Can I buy that? You can buy it for 5. But at the moment I need 4 to make $2. So I'd just be working, well, yeah, I'd just be turning over the same money. And I'd be buying 4 pieces. Every third one every fourth quantity I'd be making 50 cents. So it would essentially be free money. And you'd be upgrading the mining skill at the same time. So I guess it wouldn't all be bad. Might be worth looking into next playthrough. It's possibly better than us just chipping away in here. Although, I guess the next step is get another upgrade. I would have thought another upgrade would have helped. Might be wrong. Like, I would have thought an upgrade module on the crusher would have made a difference. But it appeared not to. So I might just go back and have another look at that. I'll take the crusher out and go from there. So let's, while I'm thinking about that, I don't want to put that in general chat. I'll just do it in here. While I'm thinking about it, I'll go and have a look. We'll take it out just for one round. And that door's bugging me already that it opens out and not in. So I'll take the module, just for now. I'll bring it back. Just want to have a look. Damn it, I think I broke some limestone then on the way out. So, this module, right, without it, crushed iron ore, 24, to build 10 costs 120. If I put the module in, it should decrease cost of labour by 45 and craft time by 45. Nothing else. So just the labour and the craft time. Or resource costs for table work orders by 45%. So, if I build 10, it cost 120. What did it cost before? 120. I don't see the difference on this table. 480. Add the module. You're still at 480. Makes no difference, hey. So the module can go back to the other ones, which is really weird because normally the modules would make a difference. Like you see the difference in and on this one when we put it in. So it's making iron concentrate at the moment, which we can sell for too, which is great. It's also making tailings, which are less than ideal, but is what it is. So we'll leave that doing its thing. We'll have one more run at the iron ore here. Actually, we won't pick up any more. We won't cut any more. We'll just pick up the bits that are here to try to help anyone who's having lag issues or things like that. Because sometimes when there's lots of debris or loose bits of iron, it can result in some lag for players, potentially for me. So it's probably a good idea to clean this up before we log off for the night. Remember, if you like any of the content, please subscribe to my channel. It would absolutely help me out. I don't intend to do 3-hour streams every day of the week, but when we got the time, they're absolutely worth doing. A bit of fun, I'm playing this game anyway, so I might as well help anyone who wants to watch. I like to talk, so I might as well talk to anyone who likes to listen. It's pretty easy, really. Oh, they said no more mining. So don't chop any new pieces, we're just picking up the stuff that's already here. And if nobody listens, I'll talk to myself by the sounds of things. Right, so we've got 40 of that. We're going to come down and pick up this sandstone. Alright, I'm meant to be putting that in this one, guys. So I don't know why it keeps changing over to the other chat. / unstuck. There we go. And we'll head back down. And pick up the sandstone. Need 2 crushed ore, 2 crushed whatever. So there's a couple of projects that need things. That's what it's saying anyway. I really actually enjoy the fact that this is a small world, so they're talking about that in the chat. Like, it's only 2 kilometers long or whatever, so like everybody's really close to each other. You don't have to go really long distances to collect things. It's great. Right, so we're going to call it now. We've cleaned up a little bit down there. We'll put that lid back on. This one just here. Put it back in. We'll pick up some of the sand if we can. And just kind of put it over. There you go. There you go. That's fine. Sweet, we've got our windmill, we've got things going on. This thing's still an iron ore, but we're also going to do some crushed sandstone for you. Just another like 20. It's what it is. I need some more sweet autumn stew there. No modules, nothing going on there. We might have our fireplaces working. Fish trap's got no fish. Campfire's almost out of wood, but that's fine. Things are doing alright. We are doing okay. Just gonna split some of this up. Oh, we can't put that there. Give some to... Oh, they got coal, mate. They'll be fine. Alright, so we do want this bad boy to be making fish at various stages, which it looks like it's absolutely doing. It's just waiting on fish, which is good. So there we have it. Today, or in today's episode, we managed to make a start on a workshop. It's looking pretty okay. We just need to figure out glass and whatnot, which is why we are saving some money on those things. We're also waiting on grey bricks. We've got this awesome lumber pile that just makes things a breeze. We'll put this stockpile in here because otherwise it's in the way. And we have figured out a way to make money through crushed rock or stone or whatever you want to call it, and through iron concentrate. Hoping that next time we log on with a couple of skill point upgrades and things that are going on here, we're hoping that next time we log on, things are going to be better. We're hoping that, you know, things are going to have improved. We're hopefully moving towards that third skill. We might take smelting and sell our own iron bars, but at the moment it doesn't really seem worth it. So I'm just happy to sell, you know, my iron concentrate and buy iron bars back at 3. I think that's the go at the moment, but who knows. Anyway, we've achieved a lot today. It's been a 3.5 hour stream, which is intense to say the least, but I've really enjoyed it. Hopefully you have too. If you've enjoyed the stream, then absolutely take the time to subscribe to the channel. I would love to hear from you. I would love to know that you're liking the content. So subscribe, let me know, help me out, give the video a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Hey guys, I'm RageBit. Good night. I'll see you next time.